Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to crucify me with all these information that I'm giving, because I know how often I get crucified about what I said about freehold. Anytime any of you guys come to my DM and I give them properties on freehold, the common theme is, Rabi, you said we should not buy freehold though. You said freehold is bad for investment. I don't know. So I know whenever any of you come to my DM now, I told you to buy it in residential or to buy it in the city or to buy it Tiwa. I know a lot of you guys will be using most of the things I've mentioned here against me, but it is what it is. I sold it in residential. I have a client that bought it in residential. I have 2 clients for Amen Phase 3. I have 4 clients that bought it in the city. Sold Tiwa also, and I'm still going to sell a lot of other properties that are also around these axes. So the fact that I'm selling these properties doesn't mean that when you want to buy, I'm not going to guide you. I'm not going to tell you about what you want to buy. I'm not going to consult you and ensure that what you are buying is rightly what you should be buying. I declined to sell to 2 clients last year that wanted to buy it in City, and they were speculators, because I was very certain that what they were trying to buy is not going to serve the purpose that they want to buy it for. So, and that's one of the fantastic things that we do. Most of these price increase and most of these timetables that companies share, they share it simply for marketing purposes. And let me give you a reason. Now, for example, if I'm talking to an investor, and I'm telling you that we have 3 properties, and one is 4 million, currently selling at 4 million, and the price is going to 8 million. Then we have another property currently selling at 4 million, the price is going to 6 million. And then we have another property is currently 4 million, and the price is going to 5.5 million. Now, which of these properties do you feel like a lot of investors are going to buy? A lot of them will want to buy the one that is 4 million and the price is going to 8 million. A lot of them are not going to be asking what is happening, why is the increase, what's changing in the estate. But a lot of them will be looking at it that my 4 million is going to 8 million in a couple of months or a couple of weeks. That within 3 weeks or within 4 weeks I made 4 million. Did not make any 4 million come. So a lot of companies and a lot of real estate developers have realized this. They have realized that investors are going to buy more when they feel they are making more. So they manipulate it and present it to you that you are making more. Then you may now wonder that how does real estate companies or developers actually benefit from this? They benefit because the truth is, for example, at 16.5 million, it is not sold around like 100 plots just in one day. So whatever amount of plot that are supposed to sell at 35 million or 26 million, okay, let's say the entire target for the company is to sell, let's say 100 plots. As long as they have been able to meet that target of 100 plot at 16.5, they don't mind if at 26 million nobody buy again, or at 35 million is only 2 or is only at 3 they sell. But because they have been able to cash out and make enough profit at that 16.5 million, they go to another project. It's as simple as that. So if you investors that you are speculating and feeling like your 16.5 million have become 35 million, you are left to face the bonds, to face the brunt of your investment. So don't be speculating. Don't have try to educate a particular contact of mine about this particular thing almost every time, because the investor is always looking at something she can buy and then in a very short period flip. Yeah, there are some real estate that you can buy and then flip in a short period, but most times the entry prices of these properties are also very, very high. So for locations like this, for location around these axes precisely, don't speculate. Invest here. It makes a lot of sense because a lot of developments are coming here, a lot of changes are coming here, and a lot of these properties are going to appreciate. But don't invest here for 6 months. Don't invest here for 9 months. Don't invest here for 1 year. Don't invest here for 2 years. Because as I said before, everything facing this express, everything along this express must be exhausted. before your investment there can mature. That's just it. Everything along the same, and there are still a lot of options that are still even coming before this amen phase 3. A lot of options, because there are still a couple of roads, a couple of land facing that express that is still there. So a lot of options are still coming. So don't speculate. Don't be looking at the timetable and be feeling like your investment is going to become 45 million or 48 million within 1 year. Companies just want you to buy. Companies just want you to buy, because companies are also marketing themselves too. They do everything legal to ensure that you buy. And if what they have to do is to manipulate the prices and to make you speculate to buy, that's it. The important thing is they give you your land, and that's it, and they move to another location and then leave you to be cashing out. So that's my advice for a lot of you guys. Don't fall in for that trap and be looking at the price of the property is going from 1.5 million to 3 million. You're not even asking, have they fenced the estates, have they painted the estates, have they done any development there? But because the pre-launch is over and it's going from 1.5 million to 3 million, when they go and buy 10 plots, and you assume now that you are making profit of 1.5 million times 10, which is 15 million, is a lie. Is a lie. That's just it. Don't speculate. Try to make realistic assessment, realistic analysis when you are making your investment, and that's what we do. And that's why I don't share any brochures, I don't share any portfolio. I want to talk to you. I want to know what you are trying to achieve. I want to know your objective. Are you buying real estate for retirement plans? Are you buying real estate for commercial purposes? Are you buying real estate for cash flow? Are you buying real estate for asset retainment? Are you buying real estate for capital appreciation? Are you buying real estate to build wealth? So we want to know what your objective, what your plans are, so that you can know what to give you the options to advise you. Not just I just drop a flyer in front of you or drop a portfolio in front of you and expect you to buy. No, you want to consult, you want to listen to, you want to know what you are trying to achieve, and we try as much as possible that whatever property that you are telling you to buy, we tell you everything you need to know about it. My clients that bought it in residential, my clients that bought it in city, my clients that bought immense 3, they're not selling next year, they're not selling in 2 years, they're not selling in 3 years, they're not even selling in 5 years, because they understand that location. You have analyzed and explained that location to them in detail, so they know what they're buying and they fully understand how they are positioning their investment there and how they're also going to be spreading their investment. So we'll be having this in series. I'll be having a part 2 of this on the second biggest trap also when it comes to investment. So we have a lot of details, a lot of information packed for you. And as you can see also on this map, we are trying to also update our map so that it can be more understanding. And as a lot of people have also been asking for, we are trying to do a screen record so that as we are talking about a couple of these things, we are sharing some illustration here on the screen for you to understand.